Alright, Alico 3, today's video we are going to take a look at a PSA regular service order. Now when I say the term regular service, what I'm referring to is cards with the declared value range from 100 to 499. I believe PSA has changed up the wording and how they term different orders. Back in the good old days it was always just regular service, and I think it was around $12 or $13. And then bulks. Back when I started doing the bulks around 2010, I think $5.25 is what I paid for one of my bulks back in the good old days, and it came back in about a month and a half. But those days are long behind me. You got new investors and a lot of ultra modern people in the hobby now. PSA's increased prices, which I think is actually a smart move to weed out some of the low end cards that are holding up other submissions. But let's take a look at these cards. I think you guys will like the assortment we have here. We've got all the sports included. And there's some 10s, because I know people are obsessed with 10s, but there's also some nice fine 9s to look at as well. So we'll start off with this one. Let me grab it. Hold on. Make a couple stacks here to the left. '18 Heritage Action. Now, these Heritage Actions fall about one per hobby box. Sometimes you get two. The Acuna is the most highly coveted card in the set. They did not make a Soto, but this one got a 10. It's got good centering, so I understand why they gave it a 10. Not sure the current value. I'll try to drop some, the pop-ups on the screen with like recent sales or pop reports, which I think adds to these videos somewhat. Hockey, Kel McCarr, this is the Future Watch. So these are the highly coveted for a lot of collectors. The Future Watch autos, they are limited somewhat, but they're not so scarce that they're unaffordable to many. I think that's why they're so popular in the hobby. So the Kel McCarr, this is the Future Watch auto, limited to $9.99 in a 9. Moving to baseball, so I could have sorted these by sport, but I'm just kind of a random dude, so I like to just pull things out randomly. All about the variety in the hobby. Bowman Chrome Harper. This is the base from 2012, so I don't think there's a ton of value for this card. This one got a 9, so PSA 9 on the Harper, and this is not numbered. This is from, I believe, this is from the actual Bowman Chrome set, not from Bowman. Bowman has a set, and they have a Chrome card in the Bowman set, if that makes sense. So this is from straight up Bowman Chrome, which drops typically September, October. Flagship LeBron Mint 9. I think this card's right at 1,000 to 1,200 right now. It peaked around 1,500 when the basketball market kind of shot up to its highs around middle of July, but this one, it's a good card for the long term. So Flagship LeBron PSA Mint 9. I did just sell a PSA 10 in the store. I think it was 4,400 last week, so huge jump for the 10. Great card right here. This card's, I think, for the future, this card will be great. So 2016, 2017 football features silver prisms, and the years before that do as well, but I want to talk about the last 5 years of prism football real quick. So 2016 has silvers, silver rookies, but they're just base cards, and that's the same with the 2017. So the Patrick Mahomes card it's essentially a base card, because there's no Mahomes prism where it's not, it's not a silver. So this card is different, though. You would get one silver per hobby box. I believe it's a 300 card set. So if you do the math on that, I think people have calculated the print run on this to 200 to 300. And then when you combine that with it being a silver prism, which are just highly collectible in the hobby, I think this is a great card for the long term. So silver 9. And then the 2018 silvers or the 2019 silvers are tough, but I think they included those into retail, and I think 2020 did that as well. So 2018, there's something special about the 2018 silver footballs. Mahomes optic. I think the corner got dented when they were doing the slapping process, which I understand. That kind of stuff happens. But I think it was a 9 even before that ding, so they probably already had it graded and that happened, which probably would have brought it down to an 8 or 8.5. But Mahomes optic, I'll put this in the store. It's not in terrible condition. That might bother some people. Some people probably won't care, but that's the base rated rookie. We've got the hands on hips. It's funny how they describe the card. But hands on hips, Soto, this is the SP. The 2018 update SPs fall, I want to say about 1 per hobby box. Maybe 2 in a jumbo. Somebody can probably correct me on that. I'm just guessing. But hands on hips, Soto, PSA 10. I know I sold an SGC 10 last week for 900 of this card, so this card's got to be pushing it. It's got to be more than the SGC one, obviously. Future Watch Manning. This is a card that's jumped up for sure. Love this card for now and the future. Always thought this card was going to be great down the road. This one, I was trying to think of how I attained it. I honestly can't remember on every card, and I don't have time to make notes on every card. It's a PSA 9, so I think this card's pop controlled. Also the Moss too. I've probably sent in 30 of the Moss, and I've never gotten a 10. Not to say I deserve a 10, but I actually own a few 10s, and one of the 10s doesn't look any better than my 9. So I don't know. I think the 10s are being suppressed in this set to keep the value up, but maybe some truth to that, maybe not. Upper Deck MVP LeBron. This is one I had in my pre-grade as a 10 plus snap, so no matter what, this didn't get a 10, it was getting snapped. It's a card that I just thought I thought it was in incredible condition. So MVP base, LeBron in the 10. We've got some nice shine from 2010. This is the Bowman Chrome, the USA Lindor card. This one got a 10. Awesome centering. It didn't have really any surface issues. This was probably a Beckett 9.5 snap out. So the Lindor orange. Probably not a huge market for this card because he's not in his pro Indians uniform. This is one of the bigger cards in the order. It's the Bowman Chrome Gold. So this is the actual Bowman Chrome issued set, which I said before releases September, October. Here's your Acuna. There's the gold in a 10. Some of these perfect fits leave a little bit of a little like residue. That's actually on the sleeve, not the holder. So PSA 10 on this one. This is one I thought would probably get a 10. It's thick, tough cardstock. It didn't really have any scratches. Bichette, his hobby's still pretty low, so I think it's a decent time to jump in on some Bichette stuff. Black Refractor 2016 draft 75. There's probably a decent market for this card. Of course, golds and the oranges seem to be the most popular and the most expensive. So the black got a 9. Here's a cool hockey card of Pasta. 2014 Spa. These are the Future Watch auto patches, which are tough pulls because there's only a print of 100 on these. Nice patch on this. Definitely stoked to get a PSA 9 on this one. So I'll take a look at the back real quick. Same picture, his face there. So there's your Future Watch. We've got a Peterson. This is the gold in an 8, which doesn't seem like much, but this is actually somewhat of a tough set. And my expectation on this was, I was looking for a 7.5 or 8, so I didn't think this would grade that well. And an 8, I'm actually very, very happy with. So beautiful PSA 8. That's the Ultimate Collection of 25. The base is out of 99, and the holofoil, which kind of has a silver metallic look, is out of 10. I don't think I own a Peterson, but I have a couple of the Calvin. Love the 07 Ultimates. Jack Hughes, same type of set as the Pasta we just saw, but 2019 instead of 2014. Nice patch on it. There's the 100 numbering. A little bit of an underwhelming season for him last year, but take into account he was an 18-year-old rookie playing in the NHL, so I think we'll see some more from him this year. Solid mint 9. Here's a Lindor. I think this was a Beckett 9 snap with strong subs, so. Lindor prospect auto. I think he's going to be heading to a new team. And, of course, the Indians are going to have to get rid of the Indian. I don't know. People get so sensitive about stuff now. Well, actually, they had to get rid of that last year and just have a C or something. And now they can't be the Indians because it offends people. So always got to complain about everything. Daniel Jones, purple power to 49. I thought this would be a 9. They gave it a 10, so. 49, purple power. This card's definitely softened. But, you know, he's a guy, I wouldn't throw in the towel on a guy like this. I would probably just hold him and kind of wait till next year. Some draft picks. Barkley will be back. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't throw in the towel on Jones. I would just hold. Star rookie LeBron in an 8. I think I'll put this in the store, you know. Maybe auction. Oh, I want to remind everybody to check out the auctions. I'm doing like 30 to 40 a night now, and I'm putting in some pretty cool stuff just because when the store gets stagnant and I don't feel like enough stuff's moving, I want to get some action, so I just put stuff in auction. You know, it sells for lower sometimes. There's times when it sells for more than I had as the fixed price, which is odd, but people are odd too, so. Devers 18 Bowman Chrome. This is from your actual Bowman set. That's why it says Bowman, which typically releases April, May. So here's the Bowman Chrome Auto to 50 in a 10. That's actually a really, really cool looking card. This is when I snapped out. You know, this order was sent off in the summer, and he had just gotten signed by the Pats. I thought, you know, maybe it has a chance at a 10. If it's a 9, that's awesome too. And this is the base Topps Chrome Auto. I don't want to know what his hobby's doing right now. I know I sold his Contenders 10 in the summer for like close to 1,000. I bet that card's at like 200 right now. I haven't looked at it though. Arenado, this might be the best card in the order. It's got crazy shine. 2013 Topps Chrome Gold Refractor Auto. This is a casket card, I think. To 50. I think on the pace he's currently on, if he can continue to compile, he's going to eventually be in Cooperstown. So, crazy cool card here. What else is there? There's this Jordan. This is the finest first, and it's the red wave. So people don't really tend to love these finest first or the wave parallels. So temper the expectations for this one. It is a neat card. This is one I'll put in the store as fixed price. So Alvarez out of 5. Then we've got the Alvarez. This is the SSP, so something PSA floated around to a lot of the collectors. I know I got a couple emails about it, was the way they put the font on their flips. They wanted to make it cleaner. Instead of putting close up, they put SSP, which I don't mind it either way. This is somewhat of a tough pull. The SSPs, you know, it's not the best photo, I don't think, but you know, I would guess this card's in the 400 to 500 range in a 10, but I'd have to do the market research on these. That's what's actually kind of fun about these orders, checking the market on them. Last card, this is a nice one. The Rogers Refractor, not numbered, but nice 90s shine on this one. I think the centering's like 65-35 at best. I don't think this has any, doesn't deserve a 9 at all. Some people would even push it to like an 8 or 8.5. That's all a matter of opinion, but almost need the shades for this pup. So that's it, guys. I thought that was one of my better orders. I've actually got a lot more of these coming in. The way I've grinded since, you know, May is when I kind of stopped doing the SGCs and started to focus more on the PSAs. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming back, so check back on the channel. I'll try to get some stuff up. I haven't got enough stuff up lately. I've just been busy with the store, but I'm going to drop a link to the store so you guys can check out some of the auctions. You know, a lot of stuff slips through the cracks. You can pick up some awesome cards for great prices. So take care. Later. I'm out.